You're still going to have to spend a whole lot of money.
I try not to think about
I'm surprised Renee didn't just sell you a brand new engine. And then we can fix it.
No, I just update it. I just sell it to somebody, let them pay to fix it. I'll just buy a new one. Say, no, you're going to keep this one. That's okay. I kind of just let her make the decisions. Works out easier that way. I'm going to learn. Just, if she's happy, we're all happy. Just happy.
Tell me that. All right, what parts you want to take with you? Take a crank.
What do y'all do for the people that's like over in Australia that like y'all do the motors and stuff over there? Do they have to ship them over here?
Nah, normally we try and get them to freshen it up over there. I mean, there's a couple of guys that'll air freight them back to us, but I mean, it's so expensive to do that. So we just try and work with them over there. And
now, when y'all go back over, do you have any kind of shop or anything still there? Or
no. We did that for a couple of years, and then we just ended up moving. It was just too hard to have the shop there and the shop here and the time zone differences and everything, and we just decided let's just move everything here. And
how long y'all been over here?
we're being here 6 years now. So it's been the first 3 was difficult, but I mean we're getting used to it now.
So do y'all eat our food, or do y'all still eat y'all's food?
No, we don't really eat your food that way.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a great time over there, but
Oh, you didn't like the food over there, did you?
I could not get around to it.
No, we just don't like the food here.
Well, that's what I heard. Like Simon came over here, and he went to 3 MPK events with me, and he's like, man, I don't like the food over here. And I'm just like, well, maybe it's probably the same way how we were over there, but I don't know. I just could never, like, the steaks and everything were very lean. I couldn't find a good steak, and the food, it was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was rough. I lost like 18 pounds over there.
Shit, well, did you good then?
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I said y'all don't have no fat people, and I don't know why. You like getting workouts in, don't you?
This is a bit of a workout.
I just grab that impact and fucking
Start rattling.
try to work a little simpler. We're definitely going to need an oil pan. Yeah. We'll hang that up in the shop. I got a lot of junk shit over the years. As a wrecking cars and exploding stuff, I can hang a lot of stuff up in my shop. It just sits over in the corner of my shop, just on the floor. Trophies are over there and everything. So the new intake is a 1-piece deal, no more bolt deal up top?
Yeah.
So same height and all that, everything?
I think it's a little lower.
Okay.
Just to get a bit more, because you know you sort of run out of adjustment here. Mm-hmm. We try to make it as low as we could. But I think it's a little low.
I run a bigger belt. I run the 80. Is it 84 or 75?
Oh,
1675 or something?
Oh, yeah, instead of 1600?
Yeah. I tried to run a 1600, but it's like you were saying, it's like this right there.
It's really soft.
Figure this out. Like, I would have already grabbed that impact. I was over here and I was like, well, maybe I'll ask him, like, hey, you stay on that side, I'll do this side. But the way he's doing that one, I said, man, you just come over to this side too. The best thing is whenever you put the motor together, when it's inside the car, like, so the torque wrench, I usually do the passenger side because I can push down, and I let my guys do this side, so they gotta push up.
Slips off, hit your
Yep. Like, I've never had none of the 4/8 stuff or anything, but I've seen, I guess they got the stuff that's going here.
Yeah, they got down studs. So this top row is 9/16 and the bottom row is 1/2 inch.
And then you got to put nuts inside here?
Yeah.
So that alone would make me want to upgrade.
Well, and you've got to take the supercharger off
To just get
the
the
heads
head
off.
off.
When ours, we moved this top location and then also we made 5/8 head studs everywhere. So
I got a question, and I've always wanted to know. What the hell are these for?
they're for that rocker stand at the scene.
Oh, okay.
You know the rocker stand at the show?
Yep.
So it's got extra rocker stand
I've
bolts.
always seen them in there, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out exactly what the hell they
We
do.
just make the head so it can take 2 different styles.
That's cool. Okay. Is that the valve lead? I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's put the cam time, like this part of the motor is still in sync with the camshaft. This part of the motor is not in sync with the camshaft. So I think your rocker shaft, it broke. I mean, it's hit the piston pretty hard. So, I mean, the pistons, well, the valve's open and the pistons come up and smashed it, broke the rocker arm shaft.
So do you think the crank broke first?
Well, so far, but I mean, we'll have a look at the crank. And
Yeah, we'll send them back just so get these redone. Come look at this. Check that out. Jamie said if you're just gonna fuck it up, just go on all through. Them pistons were brand new too. 5 passes on them.
see, that's the other issue is once you do a blow up, comes back up in a manifold and back down all the other cylinders and then messes all stuff up.
Well, I can tell you, so like there in the middle of the season, I had some backfires. It was popping the blower off.
Oh, yeah.
So the straps that I had on the blower deal, so I'm still new to blower stuff, I guess they were too long. So every time my blower popped off, it had like 6 inches of slack. And it would shoot the blower up in the air and catch it. But every time the studs would all go down inside the motor, get stuck between the valves. So we finally got the right strap now, and if it does happen, it doesn't pick it up high enough. But I said, there was quite a bit of people out there that were backfiring the blowers. They just put the blower back on and go make another hit. Mine, I had to tear the whole fucking motor apart every time because it either stick a stud or a nut or anything in between the valves.
Don't wash them, just wipe them. You're not meant, like, these are okay right now and handled because they got oil on them, but always keep them lubed up.
Okay.
Never let the, like, any moisture get on them.
Okay. Them head gaskets are still good. We might reuse those.
Do you want to reuse that one?
No, I remember when I took my motor apart for the first time for this deal here, I was putting new rods and stuff in, and I didn't realize because the other setup that I had, the pistons and stuff would come out through the head gasket. So I didn't think nothing of it. I got underneath it and hit it out, and fucking the ring got caught up in the deal. Oh, dude, it turned into a fucking nightmare trying to get it out. You couldn't push it back in because it already out of the sleeves. You couldn't get the rings to go back in. So now we just take the gaskets off every time.
This one's banged up. This one's junk anyway.
Yeah. Now we're gonna put everything all new on. Get it all back right. I tell you one thing I'm doing though, when I get all this done, I get back to my house, I'm getting all 3 of my motors and I am suiting them all up, ready to go. I'm gonna have them all with the same shit on there because like I took the one motor out, which was this one, and I put my other motor in, but I had to take some stuff off of here to make that one work. I said, I'm done with that. I said, I am suiting up every motor that I have. It just goes in between cars. You just swap them in and out. So like I run the thinner belt instead of the wide one. So like I had to change.
Chevy belt? Oh yeah.
So do y'all go through the oil pumps and all that too?
Yeah, I mean, that's shrapnel.
Do y'all ever have any issues with them ever going bad or anything?
No, the oil pump's pretty reliable. You just got to keep an eye on it. If debris does go through it, like something shoot the housing up a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it'll last a long time.
I ain't never took one of these apart. Tore them down, freshened them up, but. I'm still getting one of those carts from my shop. It's just a one-stop deal. Then you just roll it around wherever you want it to go.
Alright.
My guys usually just set stuff on the tables and then they kick the table and it falls off. And when we go to put it back together, they're like, well, where's this at?
Few leaves.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, how you doing? Okay, let me, if you, whenever you get to my house, it's down a dirt road, but I'm the last house on the right. It's, are you in like a semi or anything? Okay, you go. Yeah, I mean, I have plenty of room. I have a 56-foot rig, but I mean, you can pull it around all you want. But when you get down the road, I'm the last house on the right. If you go around the back side of the house, you'll see my shop. We just put an extension over to the right side of it. You'll see a garage door. It's not installed yet. It's just an opening. You can set it right inside there. All right. Justin, I'm the owner. Swanstrom, SWANSTROM. And if you can snap a photo, just this is my cell phone. You can text it to me. All right, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we kind of have to beat that thing back on, so there's only a few of them on there.
Oh, dear.
I was talking with Barry. I mean, I was looking at it. I mean, on the inside, it kind of beat up where that crank came apart, but at least it didn't come out the side of the block. He said the only other thing we have to worry about is, I guess, the studs on the crank. He said if those got stretched or whatever, then it would track the block. I'm hoping that happens.
It's just a little oil leak, really.
Yeah, it's good as new.
Alright, you done a good job.
Hell yeah. Oh, so it wasn't, I thought it was the back one. It was actually this one.
And here.
Oh yeah, so the crank was ready to go.
The block's pretty good. I mean, the biggest concern was obviously...
He said something
cam
about the studs. What did he mean by that?
Nah, everything's right with the studs.
Okay. What do you mean about the cam now?
If the rod came up and squashed the cam tunnel, that's a worst case scenario.
It looks good. See guys, I could have prevented this from happening. All I had to do was just change out the motor. I went into the last race that Monday and I said, you know, if I can make it through this race, I will change the motor out after this race and I'll swap over to my
It was
other
on the last round, wasn't it? Wasn't it your
Yeah, it was the finals. We won.
Yeah.
But it happened right as I got out of the throttle. Like, it didn't even happen under throttle. Like, right when I lifted out of the throttle is when it boom. So maybe that's probably whenever it let the load off of it or whatever. But, like, it was a good deal. It was a great win. It was a hell of a thing. But, like, I made a post on my page on that Monday, and I said, I'm going to sling the crank out of this thing this weekend. Not, like, literally, but just joking around. And I was like, if I make it through this weekend, I'll swap the motors out. And then, like I said, Saturday night, we ended up slinging the crank out. So now, moving forward, I won't make posts like that. Nah, we won't talk about it.
So you're gonna save this for historical data,
Yeah.
and we're gonna come back to that little clip.
Ain't there bearings in here too?
Sorry?
Ain't there bearings in here too? Ever got to change those or no? Underneath, I mean,
Oh, yeah, the main bearings?
yeah, how often y'all change those?
Like 40 runs.
Oh, shit. I ain't never changed them.
So you got, what's this? 120 runs.
It's got 104.
104.
But I did have about 4 or 5 big backfires. We had an issue with our peak and hold, and it was turning the injectors on and off. And it was backfiring out there about 2 seconds into the run. So I did have a couple explosions on this crank and everything as well. But yeah, this thing I've never even took it out of this out or anything.
It's definitely hurt this main too. Can we do that again? Are you good?
No, I'm good. Go ahead. Do you drink a lot?
Nah, not really.
Alright, well, okay now, so I asked almost every person over there in Australia, do you drink a lot? Nah, not really. And then everybody drinks a lot. So like
I think Australians do drink a lot.
these dudes were waking up in the morning drinking. They had eggs, baked beans, and bigger. That was it. And I'm still not a big fan of Vegemite. Tried it a couple times now. Renee said she's supposed to make me a deal, said it'll taste better, so I'm gonna try it one more time. But
Hey man, she can cook. I'm telling you
I
now.
don't think I've met one American that likes Vegemite, so don't feel like that.
because I the first one, I think they were playing a joke on me because they made me do it at a tablespoon, and that was horrible.
What is it?
Vegemite? You've never had it?
Like,
If I could explain it, it looks like Nutella.
Most people will call it axle grease. When it's actually not.
It tastes like fucking dog shit. That's what it tastes like. Like, if your dog was out there and it just happened, it would be horrible. But I did learn that you're not supposed to cake it on. You know, like us Americans, you know, we take our toast and our butter and our jelly and we cake it on there. Their stuff, you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be a very thin deal. So I did learn that. And then someone else told me that you could put butter on your toast and then put Vegemite on top of it.
Yeah, you need butter first.
Oh, no. We just had Vegemite with toast. See, I thought they were playing jokes on us. But, so I said, I'm like, well, maybe I just don't have the taste for it. You know, some people don't have the taste for like a beer. It's kind of what it's like. Maybe I just don't have the taste for it. But Renee said that I'll try it. She'll make one real quick. I said, okay. I'll give it one more shot.
I don't think you're going to be using these rods again.
It's not that bad, honestly. Like, we've already found out we can use 2 out of 8 rods, and at least the head gaskets are so good.
No.
Come on, man, I gotta get my money's worth out of this stuff.
Never check the main bearings for 100 laps.
I bet you if you pull them out right now, they look good.
Probably not the middle one. Middle one.
Listen, if something's so good, why fuck with it? It's right there. It never gave me no issues.
That's not the theory on race engines.
It never gave me no issues, so I don't mess with it.
That's not the theory on race engines.
Them lifters, when I feel one get a little tight, then I change it. But until then, I just keep running it. Thing's been good.
Scratch that there. That's cool.
I feel like I'm praying.
That's good.
Yeah, that one's a little beat up. Yeah. Like that. It's like that girl on Monday night. You don't really want to hang out with her.
She's a little banged up.
Just a little banged up. Still cool, but
Yeah, I gotta get this one moved. I might need to see about.
I will say though, you're the first person I know from over there to actually wear shoes. Everybody wears flip flops.
Yeah.
they're not flip flops.
What do they call?
They call thongs.
Thongs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the girly thongs.
Yeah. Everybody over there wears. I said, dude, nobody wears shoes over here, even at work. Like, these dudes out there working construction in thongs. I'm like, okay.
I think it's good. I just got locked up in here.
It's coming out.
It's almost there. It's at the wall rings now.
The rings are out.
You thought this was gonna be easy. The sleeve's still good.
There's no gouges in it. It's probably not ran.
Daryl
Man,
says
just
you
have
can
a-
run that.
You just have a little bit of leak down. You just put a little bit more time into it. It'd be all right. I thought it was this back one. It was this one up here. I mean, I guess it was both of them, but. So you guys got all the tools. See, this is what happens when you deal with a professional shop. I use screwdrivers.
Yeah, Chuck's.
Screwdrivers and prop bars. Better hope whoever's on the other side can do it evenly with you. He's like, I'm leaving here. I can't be here with
Hey,
this
you
guy.
should be lashing flip-flop, guys.
I wear them. I wear them. But like those guys, they were wearing it doing construction. guys carrying a piece of plywood up a pitch of a roof in thongs. Just waiting for them to slip. You designed all this?
Yep, this engine was designed from scratch, like from a clean sheet of paper. I mean, obviously we had all the 4.8 stuff running. It's like, well, how can we make this thing better? And so to make it better, we really had to change the block.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't really want to get into block manufacturing, but we had no other option. We couldn't rely on another block supplier, and we make everything else. So then it's like, oh, let's design a block. It's like, well, if you do it, let's stretch the bore centers to 4.9. Let's stretch the lifters from 2-inch lifter spread to 300 lifter spread. Let's raise the cam up 1.25 inches. Let it make 70 mil cams. You know, let's do it all at one time. Let's do it all at one time. So, it really is.
And that's just because we
And also, when you set that, I'll show you. So when you put this on, you gotta loosen these bolts off.
Okay.
Put that completely on, and then tighten all the bolts up.
Okay.
So that centralizes that bearing exactly to where the crank position is.
All right.
Yes, and you can get to the bolts. You put a socket through here,
And get through all of them.
and then you just gotta wind it over and torque them up for 48 foot-pounds.
All right.
Yeah. So that's brand new still, even though it's done 100 runs.
Told you.
But this one,
Ah, well, we kind of exploded a little bit. Tell me a little break. He's gonna take half of it out right here.
well, it's actually in 3 pieces.
There's one piece. I'm gonna resell that.
Yeah. There's another piece.
Yeah, there's another piece right there.
That bearing looks pretty good considering.
Yeah, lightweight.
Maybe if I take it down the spot and go crank, it's like, hey, can you crack this for me?
I'm gonna send the photos over to Winberg. Hey, is this thing still good? Can I put it back in? So do we look pretty promising so far? Awesome.
All right, good job, Justin.
You did a hell of a job, man.
You did a hell of a job blowing the shit up.
It was a durable test. It was seeing what it would do, what it wouldn't do.
We'll just don't do it again.
Yeah, we know not to do it. We know what to do to not do it again next year. Trust me, Renee already cussed me out. But,
Well, okay, things considering, it's not too bad to be quite honest.
well, that's a good thing. And then we get these other deals put together. We'll have 3 motors and 1 long block.
It actually didn't lift the bearing, did it?
No. I mean, this one turned. This one is turned, but I think it just turned because of the whipping. But I don't think it's turned bad.
We just upped our standards from 40 runs to 140. Good, isn't it?
All right, well, that worked out right. All right, so when you need it? Next week?
No. Y'all are going to Australia. I was going to see, I want to talk to Renee. If she can't get it done, it's cool, but I was going to try to see if I could have it back the first week of January.
Nah.
You know they run in February.
I
The
know.
first round's in February.
My biggest thing right now is just,
Well, I think it's just the ball. I mean, the head's not too bad.
Gotta get a crank.
Well, and you got crank.
she said that she had me hot.
And you already got rods in.
I got rods, pistons, camshaft. I got a new set of heads. I got lifters. I got push rods.
Okay.
So I have everything in
It
there.
might be close then if you got all that stuff.
I got everything. The only thing I don't have right now is a crank, which I told her I just get from her. She said she had one. But
We get it welded up.
the
The block.
my biggest thing, I don't need it to race. I really just need it.
Yeah, but it's just I'd rather just get it in and out anyway.
But it's because I'm sending one of my cars up to Modern to get wired, and it basically just needs a motor to sit inside the car. I'm gonna start testing mine and the Camaro.
I'll get this welded up. How many sleeves does it need? 4?
Do you just changing the sleeves? I mean, what if it like gets a groove in it or something?
Or if they're oversized. If you've not had the crank out of it, that means you haven't honed it. So,
No, I haven't.
so if sleeves,
We'll probably just put the sleeves that it needs in it. I mean, we'll measure the other ones, and if they're out of round, we'll probably put more sleeves in it. But we'll just probably replace them because it's on 104 laps. So it hadn't been a
Or
part.
if you want to, I mean, you can just put all 8 in there, and then if you have any good
Well, you
ones,
keep them for spares.
spares.
Yeah, let's do that.
You just put all
Because
8.
you don't have any spares at all in the trailer.
I have 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, I'll give you.
I try to keep up with my parts now, man.
You
Everybody
got-
comes to my trailer out there in NPK. Hey, let me get these parts. I said, nah, I'm
you get at
good.
least 3 out of it. Maybe 4.
Maybe 4. So
Yeah.
You get some of them drivers that come rolling over. Hey, let me get these parts. No, sorry, ain't got it. It's too hard to get parts right now, so I hold on to mine. I just found a set of lifters, brand new. They were like, I don't know, they were $1,950, brand new. So I called Barry. Barry said, get them. I said, okay.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Guy had a Newton like y'all's, and he sold the motor, and the guy didn't want any spare parts.
Oh, yeah.
So I took the lifters, the valves. I have 2 sets of valves right now.
Is the cam good?
Yeah, but I think
Say-
it's got a bit of shrapnel on
Gotta
it.
clean it to be able to get it out. If it's not, I have a camshaft.
I think the camera's it's not dinged up anyway, but I think it's just got a bit of debris in it, and I just don't want to pull it. We can put it back in and just brake clean it, it'll probably come in. I think it's this is back. See this?
And then whatever parts, I told Renee just to give me whatever parts, I mean, they're in my trailer.
Can you get them? How can you get them down? Like we won't need them until the first week of Jan.
Oh, I can ship them up here. I'll put them all on. They're in my shop right now. But I'll just ship everything up here. And then we'll probably have to redo those heads and keep those ones as a spare. true that I know people said it before, but is it true like if a camshaft fell over and hit the ground, it could split in half? Or is that just like a myth?
I've never seen that happen.
I was just told, I guess, because it's so hard and the material's made out of it, like they say, if it tipped over and hit.
That's all right.
Dude, this day's getting better and better. You gotta spend a whole lot of money.
You're still gonna have to spend a whole lot of money.
I try not to think.
I'm surprised Renee didn't just sell you a brand new engine. And then
She tried to.
We'll put this aside.
She tried to. She said, you just want to get a new one for next year? And I told her, I said, I was willing to take a loss on this one. Just have somebody else.
That's okay. I mean, we can fix it.
No, it's fine. I told her, I'll just update it. I'll just sell it to somebody, let them pay to fix it. I'll just buy a new one. It's like, no, you're going to keep this one. I said, okay. I kind of just let her make the decisions. Works out easier that way. I'm going to learn. Just, if she's happy, we're all happy.
Tell me that.
I'm not missing that one at all. I'm not. That's its own separate reel.
Yeah, we need to plug that one. So what I can bring would be, I could do rods, pistons, rings, heads.
I mean, if you want, I mean, we can see what we've got and what we don't have.
Yeah, I mean, that'll just take all my parts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Then you need to plenish your trailer back up anyway. So I think.
But it's something that we needed to have. I have.
Yeah, so I think what we'll do is, I mean, Barry, we'll give a list to Barry on what we need, and whatever we don't have for the first week of Jan, we'll get you the freight.
Yes,
I can tell you the 700s and the 715s aren't here yet.
I have those. I got 6 sets.
All right, what parts you want to take with you? Take a crank.
I think that one we can take.
Take your oil pan.
All right, guys. So looks like that's about it. Didn't take him too long. I really didn't do nothing. I was really just watching and observing. But the game plan is to try to just get the motor fixed for next year. You've heard me a couple times already state it. You know, we have 2 complete motors right now. This will be our 3rd engine once it's all ready, set to go. I do have another block here that we're going to try to get a bunch of parts to be able to put a short block or a long block together if I do put my spare heads on there. Game plan would probably be to put another, set of heads on it, make it a long block, everything minus the intake. And then we will have 4 engines we'll be able to rotate out for next year, especially with the multiple cars, the Pro Mod coming. There's going to be a lot of racing and want to be able to not run into this situation again. So we could have easily prevented this from happening just by, maintenancing and everything. But I was trying to push it out as far as I could. And I thought I could make it to that last race with all the explosions and everything we had through the year. It just decided that it did not want to be in the car no more. So it is what it is. We're going to get it all fixed, get ready to go. But good thing about it is at least the block and everything is not complete junk. So we'll be able to reuse this stuff once they machine it and get everything ready. But if you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Turn that bell notification on. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. That's the goal, is to try to reach 100,000 and keep on growing. But we wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next video.